What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a new video. Thanks to the EA Creator Network for inviting me to play Season 4 early and making this video possible. This video is going to be a little bit different than the stuff I usually upload because it's going to be a little bit more on the negative side. Before we get into the comment section, my content is usually always positive when I'm talking about my videos. I usually try and show the positive side of Battlefield, make fun, entertaining highlights or gun guides or whatever. I have not made a single negative video about this game yet, apart from maybe some bug videos that I still thought were entertaining to watch. Now that I got that out of the way, if you want to watch full raw unedited gameplay, be sure to head over to my second channel so you can base your own opinion of the stuff I'm about to say. I'm uploading every single game that I got to play in the 2 hours of playtime on Season 4 on my second channel. The link will be in the description. Also, we're almost on 10,000 subscribers there. So, I want to be honest here, and the reason for that is that I thought Battlefield was really heading in the right direction. And I also, before we get into anything else, before you go into the comment section, be sure to watch the entire video. So the reason why I'm making this video is because I thought Battlefield was really heading in the right direction. And I'm afraid with the map from Season 4, I'm specifically talking about the map, we're kind of heading backwards and DICE is not really listening to the feedback of the community. I want to start off with some positive things though. I think the content, besides the map, is actually really good. I think the guns are great. They're adding a little bit more guns than usual. We get a vehicle, we get some vault weapons, which is also a lot of fun. I still think they could do more with the vault weapons. The attachments is very limited. There's no skins for it. However, but there is extra content in this season compared to previous seasons, which is good. I'm all for that. Now we're going into the negative side of this video, and that is the map design in Battlefield 2042. Taken Season 4 map as an example of the mistakes they've made previously. Personally, and I think it's a big issue in Battlefield 2042, which we can't deny, there's also a big reason they're reworking Battlefield 2042 maps, is that a lot of the maps don't have cover or are very simply designed. In a way to where if there's flags, there's a lot going on, there's buildings, there's crates, there's cover, but if you want to go from flag A to flag B, you have to run pretty much to an open space that doesn't really feel like it's interesting to run through, and it makes the game feel like a little bit of a boring experience. I usually have a lot of fun on Battlefield, but just the map design really needs to up their game, and I think they've done that actually in Season 1, 2, and 3. However, with Season 4, they're kind of going backwards again with making open countrysides. I think the flag section of this season are very good. There's a lot of buildings, there's a lot of cover, it feels fun, especially the underground section and the crane section. I think that's really something Battlefield needed, and that is very good. We need more of that. However, we're making a mistake again with Season 4, and that is creating open section between flags. Especially on Breakthrough, you'll notice this. On Conquest, I kind of stayed around the middle section of the map, so that flowed a lot better. But on Breakthrough, again, if you go from one flag to the other one, you're running pretty much again to an open space that doesn't really have a lot of going on. Also, some of the flags feel pretty much the exact same. There's like two main buildings, there's a little bit of crates, cover. That's not very interesting. I thought the only sector that was very interesting was the underground section with the crates. I thought that was really good. Everywhere where you went, it felt a little bit different, and I think that's what made previous Battlefield maps super good. How big the Battlefield maps were, they always felt a little bit different. I think on Battlefield 3, 4, and 1, and on 5 as well, they've nailed that, and I think they've done that very well. I think Battlefield 5 map design could have been a little bit better, but talking about Battlefield 1, 3, and 4, the map design was really good. We're going backwards with Season 4. If you look at the map right now, again, we're getting open sections that feel the exact same like previous maps. Like Renewal, for example, if you go from the first flag on Breakthrough to the second flag, what do you have to do? You run through an open section with just a couple of rocks and whatever. It doesn't feel very interesting. Then you go from the second flag to the third flag. Again, you're running through an open space with a couple of rocks here and there. Doesn't feel interesting. Go to the next sector, you're running through an open green field with a couple of crates here and there. Doesn't feel interesting. What are we getting on Season 4? You go from one flag to the other flag. What are you running through? A complete open field with a couple of rocks that don't feel interesting. You go from the second flag to the third flag. What are you running through? A complete open flag with no cover. There's just a couple of rocks, and it doesn't feel like the map has a soul. I feel like the map design is very simplistic. I really enjoyed the building section, and I think we need to continue that. I want to go through some examples of previous Battlefield maps, and I think that's really what we need to go back to. It might be too late because we're only getting 5 seasons. At least 5 seasons have been confirmed. I don't know if we're getting anything after that. But the problem with, or the good thing about previous Battlefields is if you look at, for example, Fort de Vaux on Battlefield 1, that map had no open section. It was kind of chaotic. It might have not been your jam, but every section of the map felt different, and even running from one flag to the other part, the sections in between the flags felt different. I think the same for Arkham Forest. For Battlefield 5 you had Devastation, felt very different. Even running between flags, you had a lot of stuff going on that even felt like its own section. So that is my feedback for the Battlefield 2042 map design in general, and specifically about the Season 4 map design and what I think is wrong about it. This might sound very negative right now. I want to say that I mean this in a positive feedback way, and I did really enjoy the Season 4 preview event. It might sound very negative right now. I did really enjoy the sections of the map where there was something going on. I just really think we need to scrap these open parts that make the map really feel like it's a soulless copy and paste from previous maps that we already have in the game. Feel free to share your opinion down in the comment section. Please do so we can have more views on what is going on your screen right now. Now it's just my opinion. I think it's very interesting to hear your guys' opinion. I'm open for different opinions, so feel free to share your opinion. Or if you agree, let me know as well. It's very important, I think, for the dev team to know what we're looking for right now. I want to end this video with a positive note, and that is, I think the content in this season is good. I'm enjoying the weapons that I play with, the vault weapons as well. I think it's great that they're adding vault weapons. I still think we could do a little bit more with the vault weapons, like adding skins and a little bit more attachments. But I do like that they're adding vault weapons into All Out Warfare. It really is refreshing to me. It's good that they're stepping up the weapon content, and the section of the maps that were good are a lot of fun to play, especially the crane section that is chaotic. Really gives me the Battlefield feeling that I'm looking for when playing these games. Tomorrow I'll be uploading weapon guides, and again, for the full gameplay, be sure to head over to my second channel. Hopefully this feedback is useful. If any of the DICE team is listening, hopefully this feedback is useful. I normally don't make these negative feedback type of videos. I don't really enjoy making them that much, but I thought this video was necessary to make. Again, share your opinion, let me know what you think. Hope you enjoyed today's video, consider subscribing, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.